Hola amigos, ¿qué tal? El día de hoy les traemos un súper video para que puedan practicar para su entrevista. Estas prácticas, la verdad que a ustedes les ayudan mucho para que puedan simular y sientan, ¿verdad?, cómo podrían actuar en tal o cual momento de la entrevista. Entre más practiquen estas simulaciones, mejor llegarán preparados para ese día tan importante. Ahora, si te gustaría tener una estructura de trabajo o un plan de estudio, nosotros ofrecemos un curso en nuestra página cursosconfernando.com. Este es un curso 100% digital que cuenta con material de apoyo que consiste en transcripciones y audios que puedes descargar. Son más de 50 videos que están organizados en módulos para que te sea más fácil aprender todo sobre la entrevista de ciudadanía, sin interrupciones y sin comerciales. Por ser un curso digital, lo puedes estudiar a tu propio tiempo y a tu propio ritmo sin importar tu nivel de inglés. Además, contarás con el apoyo de nuestro equipo respondiendo tus preguntas ya sea por email o por un número directo de WhatsApp. Además, nuestro curso cuenta con un foro, el cual llamamos We the People, en el cual intercambiamos información, tenemos actualizaciones de lo que está aconteciendo en el proceso de ciudadanía y también hacemos reuniones grupales en vivo semanalmente en las cuales nos reunimos a estudiar, a practicar, tenemos invitados especiales y más. Así que ya sabes, si te gustaría tener el mejor plan de estudio y bien organizado, visita nuestra página cursosconfernando.com y ponte a estudiar ya. Muy bien, vamos a la práctica del día de hoy. Mucha suerte. Hi, my name is Officer Campos and today I'll be conducting your citizenship interview. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear and affirm that the statements you will give and provide today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Thank you. You can put your hand down and you can sit down. Can I see your permanent resident card, your passport, and any form of ID? Okay. Okay. Do you have your appointment letter with you? Can you show it to me? I'm gonna need to take a picture. Please look into the camera. 1, 2, and 3. Thank you. Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen? Have you ever registered to vote in any federal, state, or local election in the United States? Have you ever voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States? Why not? Do you now have or do you ever have a hereditary title or an order of nobility from any foreign country or in any foreign country? Have you ever been declared legally incompetent or been confined into a mental institution? Are you familiar with what a mental institution is? Can you explain it to me? Okay. Do you any overdue federal, state, or local taxes? Have you ever not filed a federal, state, or local tax return since you became a lawful permanent resident? When was the last time that you filed your taxes? Can I see your last 3 years of tax return, please? You can put them at my desk. Thank you. Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or any way associated with any organization, fund, foundation, party, club, society, or similar group in the United States or in any other location in the world? Have you ever been a member of, or in any way associated with the Communist Party, any other totalitarian party, a terrorist organization? Have you ever advocated either directly or indirectly the overthrow of any government by force or violence? Have you ever persecuted either directly or indirectly any person because of race, religion, national origin, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion? Okay. Have you ever been involved with genocide, torture, killing or trying to kill someone, badly hurting or trying to hurt a person on purpose, forcing or trying to force someone to have any kind of sexual contact or relations, not letting someone practice his religion? Were you ever a member of or served in any of the following groups? Military unit, paramilitary unit, police unit, self-defense unit, vigilant unit, rebel group, guerrilla group, militia, insurgent organization? Were you ever a worker, volunteer, or soldier, or do you otherwise ever serve in any of the following? Prison or jail, prison camp, detention facility, labor camp, any other place where people were forced to stay. Do you ever sell, give, or provide weapons to any person, or help another person sell, give, or provide weapons to any person? Do you ever receive any type of military, paramilitary, or weapons training? Have you ever committed, assisted in committing, or attempt to commit a crime or offense for which you were not arrested? Have you ever been arrested, cited, or detained by any law enforcement officer for any reason? Have you ever been charged with committed, attempting to commit, or assisted in committing a crime or offense? Have you ever been convicted of a crime or offense? Okay. Have you ever received a suspended sentence, been placed in probation, or been paroled? Have you ever been in jail or prison? Have you ever been a habitual drunkard, been a prostitute, or procured anyone for prostitution, sold or smuggled controlled substances, illegal drugs, or narcotics, been married to more than one person at the same time, marry someone in order to obtain immigration benefits, help anyone to enter or try to enter the United States illegally, gamble illegally or receive income from illegal gambling, failed to support your dependent or to pay alimony, made any misrepresentation to obtain any public benefit in the United States. Have you ever given any U.S. government official any information or documentation that was false, fraudulent, or misleading? Have you ever lied to any U.S. government officials to gain entry or admission into the United States or to gain immigration benefit while in the United States? Have you ever been removed, excluded, or deported from the United States? Are you a male who live in the United States at any time between your 18th and 26th birthday? Okay, now we're going to do the civic test. When is the last day you can send in your federal income tax forms? There were 13 original states. Name 3. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Name one state that borders Mexico. What is the supreme law of the land? Name one branch or part of the government. We elect a president for how many years? Who vetoes bills? Under our Constitution, some power belongs to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? Okay, now we're going to do the reading and writing test. In front of you, there's going to be a tablet. Can you please read the following sentence? Now in the same tablet, can you please write the following sentence? You can use the stylus pen or you can use your finger, whatever you feel comfortable with. President Washington is on the $1 bill. President Washington is on the $1 bill. President Washington is on the $1 bill. Okay.
What is your complete name? What other names have you used? What changes will you be making to your name? Can you tell me your name as you would like it to be? When did you become a permanent resident? How did you become a permanent resident? Are either of your parents U.S. citizens? Were your parents married before your 18th birthday? What is your date of birth? What are the last 4 digits of your social? What is your height and your weight? What is your current address? How long have you lived at this address? What is your previous address? Can you spell the name of the street? What is your phone number? What is your email address? What is your marital status? What is your spouse's name? How many times have you been married? Were you ever married back in your country of origin? Have you ever been divorced? When did you get divorced? Can I see your divorce papers, please? Okay, you can put them away now. Do you have any children? How many children do you have? Are your children U.S. citizens? Do you have any children back in your country of origin? What are your children's names and their ages? How do you support yourself? How long have you worked at your job? What do you do at your job? What did you do for work back in your country of origin? When was the last time you traveled out of the United States? Where did you travel to? And how long was this trip for? Give me one moment to verify something. How many times have you traveled out of the United States in the last 5 years? How many days have you spent outside of the United States in the last 5 years? Why do you want to become a U.S. citizen? Now, once again, please answer yes or no to the following questions. Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States? What is the Constitution? Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States? What is an oath of allegiance? Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States? If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States? If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combatant services in the U.S. Armed Forces? If the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian direction? Okay, give me one moment. At this time, I am going to recommend your application as approved. Congratulations.
¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo te fue con la práctica del día de hoy? Espero te haya ido excelente. Si este video te resultó siquiera un poco útil, recuerda dejarnos tu like. Es bien importante. De esta manera te estás encargando que este video le llegue a otras personas. Suscríbete para que no te pierdas ninguno de los videos que vienen en el futuro. Y si tienes alguna pregunta, no dudes en dejarla en los comentarios. Si te gustaría tener la mejor preparación, lo puedes hacer con nuestro curso en nuestra página cursosconfernando.com. Ahí tendrás todas las herramientas necesarias para llegar bien preparado para tu entrevista. Si tienes tu entrevista esta semana, mucha suerte. Si no la tienes aún, no te preocupes, aquí seguiremos trabajando juntos para que llegues bien preparado. Nos vemos pues en el próximo video.